Hi, hi family. It is me again, Mos the Diaspora. Today vlog is all about the greatest traveler that has come from Africa, Ayamara. Let's talk about positive vibes and also try to mention a few things about Ayamara recent trip the American continent. You know, he's been in the United States, in Argentina, Brazil. Now he's in Mexico, wrapping up to Jamaica. Anyway, what I'm trying to bring up is something most of you came aware that is repeating certain places that is traveling, and there is a loss of steam, there is a loss of action that we got use of Ayamara in his videos, but also the absence of a free male. So this is quite interesting situation that is happening now with the Ayamara. And also there is another chapter that is been focused. I think that what damages reputation is about haters. The haters has really got him very hard, and he's feeling pain, and that reflects on his channel. You can see his channel is not growing so fast. Since he's left the Nyamboanzi, if you see the people have subscribed on his channel has basically decreased. And he still have audience, 1,000 above. Between 1,000 and 2,000, that is the average that is his audience. You still have things to give for us to watch. I watch every time I can. I'm not gonna lie, I miss fun. But also I need to be honest when things start going wrong and the man does not see or does not accept what is happening to him is true. Yeah. First of all, is the conflict he had with the pig. You know, you can imagine when I'm talking about the pig. Who is the pig? Who I mentioned is the pig. Yeah. Since that, things are gone very, very bad, and he is confused. I think so. I don't know. Let me know in the comments your opinion, your point of view. But what is interesting is that when he does his life, the way he portrays himself, the way his change of tune and character, even still be open-minded, be motivating, carry on with his travels, you feel that is no longer the man with curiosity of going around the world and show us how the world looks like out there, you know, like I'm doing right now to you. I am in the north of the city of London, and 55 minutes away from in Hertfordshire. It's summertime here, so do things like that. That's what he used to do. I learned this from him. So you see that focus lost, and one of the things most important is start talking trash, and we are not interested in what's happening. You should forget about those guys in the States and move on. And one of the things here is many of you have not spoken. It seems like Aaron, his friend in America, has distanced himself from him because he went to America. Why he didn't went back to visit her? Why does not make effort mention about his friend? Why does not talk about Sultan? Is avoiding talk about certain people. That is something fishy there, and that really start wondering why Ayamara is losing the steam of work. First of all, what happened with the pig is out, it's over, and it's time to move on and do better things. Now, second is about revisiting places. Okay, good idea, but should be like a recap, and a recap with not nostalgia, that it looks like a nostalgia thing. If you start see these videos in Mexico, it's like there is missing thing. It looks like he's not doing his right research before go to the place, find out if those people are still existing there, or what is going on. No, he's not doing. He's just throw himself in an empty place. What you see is him eating the usual food, and yeah, hello, hola amigo, hola amigo. Yeah, it's good. But come on, Ayamara, it's time you to visit other places in Mexico. Yeah, there is areas of interest in Mexico. It's not the same chapter that you see. Joe, sorry to interrupt. You see the guy comes in front of me. This is typical English culture of tattoos. Sorry to interrupt the video. Yeah, this is really typical English. Yeah, good. And, I can film your front tatuage. Just one man. Guys, this is for my people in Africa.
What
country? Yeah. I'm from Mozambique, but it's most focused in Kenya. Yeah, and the beautiful.
Hi, the first people in Mauritius are from Mozambique.
Okay, all right, thanks. Yeah, great, pleasure, thanks. Yeah, yeah, guys, you heard about that guy. This is typical culture here in England. Tattoos. Sometimes you see crazy tattoos. So interrupt the subject. Anyway, the aim is talk about Ayamara. Yeah, let's stop the video here a little bit to show you just a fragment of one of his comments.
I like that type of unpredictable life than always on a straight line, because sometimes that's not living, that's just following, you know. And guys, I have to make very clear this. Not all the girls you see on my videos, like we have something with them. Sometimes I just love the feminine energy around me. You have to understand that. Don't be like, oh, Maro is with a new girl, a new location. No. Sometimes I just love the feminine energy around me. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel a man. I don't know. I just love it naturally. I just love that. Priya coming to the villa opening, I will ask her about that. You know, the only problem I have with Priya is she puts him on friend zone. So I ask myself, what do I have to gain, man? To have just a beautiful girl around me. And, you know, I work hard also for everything you see me with. Before that, let me give a special shout out to Janet Harris. First one, and next month, August, the last of the, like we should be in Africa, imagine. Next month of August. Or latest September, like that's, wow, Africa is already here with us. We're gonna go back home, you know, build, and I see a lot of things have changed in my village. My Yuguno bought land, and it's gonna be a new series coming. So you have all reasons to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because otherwise you'll be missing. The only place I don't entertain people is on my Instagram. When people come with bad comments, I just block them immediately. Like, I don't even think twice. I block them immediately, because the idea is, where were you when I had 10 followers? But now somebody comes and their job is to judge. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying I'm a saint. Nobody's perfect. It's not that my life is out there so people can easily like pinpoint. But nobody's perfect. Even you, nobody's perfect. In your own family, nobody's perfect. We are just here to live life. That's one thing I want to emphasize about life. Even sometimes I post stuff on my Instagram. People are like, oh Marwa, how could you post this? We are here to live life and experience life. That is very important. We are here to live and experience life. Yes, experience everything. Experience pain, experience loss, experience excitement, experience love, experience connection. Experience everything. That's what life is about, I don't want you to do reaction videos. Those things are sick. You don't have to watch them. Imagine for 2 years talking about this, and this. You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go crazy. I swear you're gonna go crazy. I'm not saying people should not react about Marwa. Please, I want to make this very clear. Watch my video, pick a good thing you saw in the video. If your reaction is positive, and talk about it. Even if it's negative, trust me, if you actually say in a very balanced way, like honest, balanced way, it will make sense to me, But because we already have too much negative out there, we don't need that. You can pick something positive, talk about it, That's all I'm trying to say. But reacting because some other guy reacted, that's sick.
Yes, you heard Ayamara talking. Yeah, that is true, what he's talking. So, there is a lot of things happening at Nyamboanzi, and there is love stories, David Jr., love triangle, there is Maja, Dorina, the Burundian travel, deep in love, Maxwell, people anti-Maxwell, fellow boy disappear, and it seems like fellow boy has done some scam somewhere, because that house he built for that lady compared Ayamara house compared for Mama Annie, you can see the difference between, see, and then you start wondering, those people who've been in financing fell on the boy, what a heck the money they have invested. But anyway, the point here is going back to Ayamara. Recently, Ayamara, there are comments about Ayamara telling Mayugno to wait for him. When he comes back, he will to give him advice on building and all that. Well, if that is true, it's their business. It's none of our business what is going on between Ayamara and Mayugno. Mayugno is a grown-up person. He's doing his best, and whatever is his business. So what's happening there with Mayugno is quite important to mention, that Mayugno has acknowledged, thanks to Ayamara, is on that level. That is beautiful that somebody has acknowledged that. But the main issue here is the character of Ayamara. He have to start focus on himself. He has chosen this traveling career that I have labeled him as the African king of traveling. Because he's the only one African in this category of travel worldwide. He's the only African. The other Africans on this category of traveling in adventures around the world, there are few. They have tried, and they never came with success. We have this guy, what's called his name? Also, he's from Nyamboanzi. He's a Kenyan, Cloud Joseph. Cloud Joseph has been, his trip to India was good, definitely good, but he didn't expand. He should have expanded more further. He ran back home, and I don't know why, but anyway, it's his business, it's not our business. Let's focus on our hero of the day, Ayamara. So as I mentioned, you guys, it's quite interesting that our main character, the man has brought us a lot of stories, love, and show us places around the world that we never saw or have opportunity to see it, yeah, and share with us. So the message here is that Ayamara, brother, you're a very good YouTuber. You have choose the right platform to come and show not only Kenyans, all Africa, about traveling around the world, how Africans are treated, how things happening out there, lifestyle, food, and so forth. That is quite interesting, Ayamara. And then I say from the both of my heart, I'm very thankful. I have traveled a lot also, but then I never travel with a camera, you know. But I want to say you have done a good job. So if you're going to do recap visit, repeating countries, try to find something else you never saw it in that country. Try show us things that make sense, not the just pick up a camera and walk in the street. Oh, I'm going to this place. Oh no, I don't know. I'm turning around. I'm turning left. Do some homework about your place. What you want to do it like a script. That's what you see. I'm not trying to compare. These are two different things, categories between Guatemala and you. And the others out there. So do some work, contact people, start doing like interviews, sharing memories of travel. You have a huge archive of information, huge. To be honest, even I'm jealous about your archive. If it was me, I could have spent the time now, start producing a documentary, a really real documentary. That will be great. Believe me, if Ayamara produces a documentary about his trip in Europe, it will blow people's mind. Not only that, about people that has visited him in Nyambowanzi. He has motivated YouTubers. You know how many YouTubers in the world that Ayamara has motivated, or he has mentored. Not only this club they call the Lazy Gang of Nyambowanzi. No. Yeah, he has done a lot. Yeah, so it is time for him come and review those things and produce other material for us to watch. Yeah, but also something here very interesting. These.
Have you ever seen a dog barking like whoa, 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 whoa? And you know what you do? You just ignore it. It will bark. Then at the end of the day, it will be like whoa, whoa, whoa. But you are gone. But the moment you take a stick and you try to, that's why even there is conspiracy like blackmail have bigger. I will not say that here. I don't know if it's conspiracy or it's true, because I'm one of them. I don't know, maybe I don't know how to say this. This is because naturally we can dominate naturally without organized systems, and like you're gonna go to jail. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see it from my own perspective. So that's why in my own case, that's why there exists racism. That's why as a traveler, when I go to countries, and I've seen this actually, when I go to countries and I meet female immigration officers at the immigration point, they're easy to accept me. Like, hey, how many days are you staying here? I'm staying for 1 month, 3 days. Okay, give me okay. Hey, welcome to our country. But when I meet males, they ask me, hey, what's your job? What have you come to do here? How long? Do you have a ticket out? Because I always explain it through these lines, in my own thinking, so I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Marwa, somebody says here. Marwa, when is the party at your house? Requirement just have money to buy flights to Africa, guys. Yes. I'm really hoping it's gonna be around November 15th when it's my birthday, around there. But remember, I said the party will be at least 1 month, so you can buy between November 15th to December 15th. And if it doesn't happen, I don't want to say it like that. It will happen, you know. But even if it doesn't happen, you can visit me in my village, especially people from far away, not Kenyans who want to come and just stay around my home and oh man, I'm trying to invite international. I'm not saying I don't like Kenyans, because my neighbor can leave his home and stay in my home for 1 month in the name of the party. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know. So at least, let's see. I'm going to Africa next month. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. I have to make this clear. I just don't want my neighbor to come and live in my home saying I'm waiting for the party, man. I'm here for the party. And his house is next door right there. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know. Yeah, you know, people can leave their home, bro, and chill. Like, man, it's November. I am here, man, to enjoy. Hey, bro. That's all I'm trying to avoid, you know. And you know, I'm sorry about this, but in Africa, even me, I used to be like this. When you are growing and there is a party, I swear before God, you go. It's only in Europe and other places where people take invitation serious, like, oh, I was not invited. In Africa, you hear music playing on the other side, like boom, boom, boom. You walk going there. I don't know. Me and my village is like that. You hear music like there, like 2 days. You'll see people in the gates, too many, and you can't do anything. Somebody says, Wodema is also here. I don't know. I've not seen him. If he comes, no problem. He can watch. He watches my video, you know. He watches my video. I'm telling you, even those people who have not subscribed, they watch my videos. I told you, like, I have a conspiracy. Not a conspiracy. I have a theory where I believe even the Kenyan president watches me.
Okay, those are words of Ayamara. Some people are curious where I'm walking. Well, I'm walking on the side of the River Lee. The River Lee is in Hertfordshire, north, an hour drive away from London. Is the area where I live. I live in a village. I no longer live in town. And I can say to you guys, this is how it looks in summer. England, when summer comes, you see this beautiful. It comes green, everything comes alive. But winter time, I'll show you guys when it comes winter. You're gonna be just say impossible. This all beauty impossible. Yeah. If you think there is no ducks here, there is ducks. Those are property of Her Majesty the King. If you touch that, you're gonna find police in your back. So, yeah. So basically, let's go back to the main issue here. I'm finding these videos with, maybe I saw some people commenting also, Ayamara's focus on the downfall that people want put in his shoulders. I don't think he will fail. He will still, is a time, is anybody, it's like Oliver Stone. When I watch Ayamara, it reminds me about Oliver Stone documentaries and infusion and that motivation going through after things, you know, and then all of a sudden disappear. But we're not going to see Ayamara disappear. What we're going to see is Ayamara going through a change, and that change is required. Brother, I know you watch my videos. I'm very aware, and then I do recommend, even you, D. Mwango, if you watch, you need to have a word with your brother. Say, look, I'm your younger sister. Things are not greater used to be. We need to focus, redirect ourselves in another way. Great if you focus on the studio that you want to open in your house. If you start investing in that studio, schooling people, YouTubers, not doing begging, what's called vlogs. I need money for this, help me that. No. Like your brother. To be honest, David Juniors is becoming as serious a problem. Yeah, David Juniors with this love story in the building, and this lazy gang association, like he's redeeming himself for something, you know. He's like begging favors from others. So, no, you on different level, different path. So I think you should now be focused more in your career as a YouTuber. Start producing real documentaries, not about traveling, serious stuff, food, night clubbing, places to visit, recommend places, and try also understand how we Africans can find a way to get to those places in terms of access visas. I think the visa experience of Ayamara in Washington, that has been a good lesson for most of us Africans. Let me show you guys this. This is a Victorian building. This building has more than 100 years. It's a pump house, so you can imagine how it's been upgraded, modified, carry on. This is important. We in Africa already destroyed the building. Yeah, let me walk here and show you guys cows also. In England there is cows. Yeah, so these are the issues that need to be addressed, and in a way that we subscribers of Ayamara start see how worth it is to follow this guy there and support him. I know you're going to Africa, back. You have a plan of this big party. To be honest, from my own experience, I've done something similar, and it was fun. It was great. But remember, chaos. You need to put in place a lot of measures, and then you need to control people. Avoid some characters if you don't know them or you never met them. Always invite people and make them aware of the situation, the traveling time, conditions. Yeah, that will be quite interesting. I never saw a white man walking barefoot. I'm quite surprised. Are you surprising me? I'm an African. I never saw an European with a spare food like that.
It's really good for you.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you have your shoes on then?
Oh, pain. I feel pain.
It's good for you. It's good for the heart.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I appreciate. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Sure. This is the first time I saw a white man here in Europe, barefoot, walking in the fields. This is a field, you know. How beautiful it looks like. When it comes winter, yeah, you don't come, you stay indoors. Okay, I want to show you cows. Cows. It reminds you the story of the Guadamaya wedding where the cow was raised. Ulani, if you're watching, they're from Limpopo. Kunjan Baba. Kuluma Ulani. Sanbonan, South Africa, Sanbonan. Yeah. You guys in Kenya, wherever you are, good morning, good night, good evening, whatever. Just my greetings. I remember Ulani's story about the wedding cow from Guadamaya. So these are British cows. First time I come across them in the field. You see? Yeah. These are farmer. There is ducting. Yeah, this country, in terms of infrastructure, they have managed to keep things have been built more than 100 years. Okay, let me say something more. In this Ayamara vlog today, because of Ayamara and Nyambohanzi, a lot of people became vloggers because Nyambohanzi became like Silicon Valley of content creators. and there is a lot of content creators to be honest. And the most impressed content creator, on my personal point of view, you choose what you want. Everybody choose what he wants. Is this guy, Sergio the Traveler. Sergio the Traveler is the revelation of all YouTubers. His material, his content is interesting. You pick things, you understand the life on the village, the struggles, and the pain. And the most horrible thing I came across on this blogger, what's called Sergio the Traveler, he start late. And the late things also happened to him. Somebody passed away, and the haters start celebrate. Come on. I know you guys haters go on the internet research for this, every material related to this Kenya's village that has impressed the YouTube, how they manage entertain and also begging and give a name of what's called the lazy gang. But we need to be humans. People, they have their shortfalls. People also get hurt, and people certain moments we need to respect, we need to acknowledge. If we are not able to acknowledge those moments and despair those moments, come on, what type of human being you are? You are really hater. And if you are a hater, so I think what the Ayamaro has been saying for long, do your thing. Yeah, you want to criticize me, fine, but do your thing. Look after yourself, look after what you are doing, and see the consequence yourself. But when you guys step the way you step and start offended people, to the such point, really, I agree with the Ayamara. These people need to be taken out to any other cost. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen with Ayamara. We see the pig is in Cameroon, and I don't know, it's about my video. I have done a video of the pig, and you guys can go on my channel and watch that if it has created impact, because since then I didn't see a lot of material from this guy. And also Sultan, the good friend of Ayamara, is not latest talking too much. I don't know. It's not only Sultan. There is another guy I spoke earlier about, is Aaron. Yeah, we know Aaron has plans to visit Ayamara village for some business, bio business. Yeah, I think he got land in Nyambowanzi with D. Yeah, that will be a good chapter to see them. But it could be a nice chapter also see Ayamara revisit Aaron in America. Not only that, go through New York, talk to Sultan and see how the friendship there. Is a train going over there. I hope you guys see the train. Yeah, it takes 55 minutes to the city of London. Yeah, there you go. You guys, share with you guys. Sorry, time to time things happening here. Yeah, I'm in the countryside, man. I'm a country boy. I love it. I love the countryside. It's the most quiet place in England to live. To be honest, it's worth it. Live in London is expensive, a hell of expensive, believe me. A sandwich in London is a hell of cost. A bottle of water, oof. Anyway, for your information, if you come to England, especially to London, don't stay in London. Try to book yourself out of London. There is a lot of transport. You can go to London every day, spend the day, and come back. And all museums, except the Buckingham Palace, you have to pay to visit the palace. Yeah, you have to pay. Yeah, but it's worth it, very worth it. History, a lot of history. Yes. Now, on the same contest about the Ayamara and this team and things happening to him. I think our brother have to understand something very interesting. He need to be focused before people walk away from his vlogs. Yeah, because I'm in the feeling that he is losing his mind. Yeah, and try to also avoid one of the things I'm advising you, Ayamara, if anybody knows him when he comes, stop showing us when you're in the toilet, when you piss yourself or whatever. This become a little bit of an issue of decency, what type of decency you have. So that might be one of the reasons why people are not joining your channel, because they start seeing indecent things, you know. Yeah, there are things, funny things you can show. I'm not sure there is no things, but when you're pissing, when you use a toilet, this is a privacy issue. That's why there is no cameras or things in the toilet. You see, this is one of the reasons. Also, your language sometimes, when you say you don't care, it takes away people's mind. You know, you need to conquer people's mind with love, caring, and also building that ego of expectations. Yeah, some people say, oh, this guy is a fool. I don't think you're a fool. You're really a traveler. You know how to do your thing. You know, when you go through all these buses, I've been traveling buses. You see, I travel a lot in buses in Cuba. You know, at the time, not now. There is probably a few. I've traveled a lot in buses back home in Africa, in Mozambique. And then I know the pain of buses in special African roads. So it's quite interesting that you go show us how these trips are, you know, how you get tired. Yeah. But we want to see more. To be honest, Ayamara, we want to see more and better. Doesn't matter where you're going to be. We know you will deliver. Even Africa, you should start looking to Africa deep. Go to villages, go to places that few people go, you know. Yeah, travel a little bit in Namibia, you know, go deep in Namibia and South Africa and Botswana, Lesotho. That will be nice. Down in Cape Town, spend some time down in the Capes, you know. Where else? Congo will be a good one. Make a travel along the river in Congo. Go to Lubumbashi. There is two Congos. There is Congo Brazzaville, Congo Kinshasa. Visit this and go visit this place in Congo where they have this like a giggle dressing code. See, yeah, we don't want to see those Guadamaya, what's called vlogs of people getting rich and people. That is a different patama. That is a different what's called. That is a different category. That is not travel. That is not entertaining. That became a business. It's promotion. You know, is as he says, is bringing Africa, promoting Africa. So that is what he is all about. He's going on politics now. So that is his agenda. And you are not in that agenda, brother. You are a traveler. And traveler have to go to Canada. You know, like you're saying you want to go to Antarctica. Yeah, things like that. That's what we want, brother. So, Guadamaya is that. He's a man in different mission because he eat already $1 million. And then he thinks the life has... He's made it. It's his business. Yeah. Even Mr. Trudy thinks he's the perfect man for her, but I'm very sorry. The way things is going there, really so disgusting to talk. Yeah. And the good thing also is there is new people. I'm working some vlog about a Nigerian vlogger. Very interesting guy. Recently been in London, talked to millionaires. This is quite interesting vlogger. So I'm working on that, and I want to see how I can produce something about him and share with you guys how interesting he is. So yeah, for today I'll leave you guys. Thanks for watching. Join me, subscribe to my channel. I'm not a big fish. I just have a few hundreds of followers, and each of my followers really I appreciate from heart for take your time to subscribe to my channel. Why not you do that? Subscribe to my channel and comment on and share it, my material, and say, look, why you don't do this more? Show us these places. I'll be very happy if anybody want to see something from England, especially in London. I can go up to London and make a vlog and show it. Yeah, if it's a place, please. Yeah, gentlemen, that is English community, how they live. Those are the houses. Most of those houses are quite old, to be honest. Many generations have been living there. Yeah, please subscribe, share it, and click on that button for acknowledge that you like it, my videos. Before I go, just came to my mind something I should talk. Did you guys realize Mapopo is no longer have that relationship with Mayuguno? There is something there between Mayuguno and Mapopo. There is a distance. Even after he went visit this guy, the Nairobi Chicha, I think the beans have been spelling out, and something very crazy is going on between Mayuguno and Mapopo. It's something to explore, to watch. Maybe will be something crazy come out. Yeah. So for the lazy gang, to be honest, I am finding Nasto, David, Maja, latest work, a bit boring. There is no initiative. There is like a brotherhood, like a code. Nobody can break the code in this. This is not a YouTube. This is not a mafia thing. This is YouTube. You guys should do as Ayamara does, his own thing, and yeah, enjoy it and find success, get inspired. Yeah, like Claude Joseph does, like Diana Kim does with this travel. You see, now there is a bond there between Diana Kim and Burundian. Beautiful story. Yeah, there will be things we're gonna watch. Things may you have a different point of views and opinion, but it's nice to see these things happening, because end the day, these guys entertain us, and we need to support. You see, like the episode of Burundian traveler and Claude Joseph on the border with Namibia. That was quite interesting to see how we Africans, with these white people borders, treat each other. This happened also to Guadamaya some while ago. I think was Togo. He was trying to go, and then he got in the border. It was a huge drama. People have to come down Guadamaya. Guadamaya thought he was bigger, super bigger. He could go anywhere, until Ulani, the blogger, Ulani Tsonga Priest from Limpopo in South Africa, came and say, hey, Guadamaya, there's a rule and regulations to follow. It's not just because you think you're bigger, everybody will open the doors. No. You are not bigger. There are people more bigger than you. So this was a good lesson for Ayamara. Even what he learned in Washington about visas was no word to go to Washington, apply all those visas. We can apply while he's home doing his building. He can go down to Nairobi, do his visas, and free-minded travel the world. So these are things happening there. It's quite interesting to talk about these, what's called Diana Kim and the Burundian travel. This is a beautiful story. Yeah, we know what Maja and Dorina. We know there is a triangle love story going on with David. I don't know, that story there is not very clear what is really. One day is this, one day is that. Yeah, even myself, I say, let me not waste my time. But I want to say to you guys, Caster is clever. Beautiful girl, but with brains. I saw so many vloggers. I saw another one from Mozambique called Filomena Pedro. I have leave details here. Yeah, these are good vloggers. They're talking about food. They're talking about reality, how they learn about the world through YouTube, how they visit the world, watching other clips. That is quite interesting. And Caster life experience, how she narrates here, the conversation she had yesterday with the mother about sex and relations and all that, is just prepare herself, the world, as a young lady does not understand. I hope she becomes the sister-in-law of Ayamara. I don't know how Ayamara is gonna react to that. Let's see. I'm waiting when the man, the king, the African king lands home this time. Who's gonna be in the airport wait for him? Who's gonna be there to interview him about what happened in America? This is the topics of Kenya's vloggers should watch and wait at the airport and bring the man live on the TV, live on the YouTube. That will be a lovely story. I wish I was in Kenya when he lands, and the first thing is just ask him about this trip to the Americans. This could be a very, very, very interesting topic. If you're out there, Sergio, this is an opportunity, unique opportunity for Sergio to bust his figures. Yeah, go to Nairobi and wait for Ayamara and do it the best of the best interview ever you've done. Sergio, your interview with Mickey was wonderful, brother. Wonderful, simple and plain, short and straight to the point. And keep carry on. Keep tell us things in your own way. That calls journalism, a classic type of journalism using YouTube. That is good. Yeah, to close, second time repeating this, it comes to the memories, other things. Yeah, my subscribers, I want to say to you, I really appreciate single of you, even you that watch and not subscribe. I appreciate and say thank you. My conditions of doing videos are not professional, but I'm not begging here for you do what others asking. It's up to you. Do what you think. If you do with a free heart to support me. And one of the things is, I do not have these microphones to suppress the wind. Really, my sound sometimes are not good, but I do apologize, deeply apologize if my sound is not a good one. Thank you people.